No. Hey, everybody. Give me a second to set up here. Like my hat. We are going to be reading from Arthur Rimbaud. So, second. All right. Sweet. Oh, apple a day. Thanks for the super chat. All right. So, crows, Lord, when the open field is cold, when in the battered villages the endless, angeless dies. Above the dark and drooping world, let the empty skies disclose your dear, delightful crows. Armada, dark with harsh cries, your nests are tossed by icy winds along the banks of yellowed ponds, on roads where crumbling crosses rise in cold and gray and mournful weather. Scatter, hover, dive together in flocks above the fields of France, where yesterday's dead men lie. Wheel across the winter sky, recall our black inheritance. Let duty in your cry be heard, mournful, black, uneasy bird. Yet in that oak, you saints of God, swaying in the dying day, leave the whistling birds of May for those who found within that wood from which they will not come again, that every victory is vain. Asleep in the valley, a small green valley where a slow stream runs and leaves long strands of silver on the bright grass. From the mountaintop stream the sun's rays, they fill the hollow full of light. A soldier, very young, lies open-mouthed, a pillow made of ferns beneath his head, asleep, stretched in the heavy undergrowth, pale in his warm, green, sun-soaked bed. His feet among the flowers, he sleeps. His smile is like an infant's, gentle, without guile. Ah, nature, keep him warm, he may catch cold. The humming insects don't disturb his rest. He sleeps in sunlight one hand on his breast. At peace, in his side, there are two red holes. That was sad. Dream in wintertime. Well, that seems a bit apropos. All winter we'll wander in a red wagon with cushions of blue, nice and warm, with a nest of creepy kisses just for us two. You shut your eyes and won't look out the window where shadows lurk. Hordes of black wolves and black demons and nightmares inhabit the dark. And then in panic, suddenly you feel a little kiss, like a scared spider crawl across your cheek. You turn to me to help you find the beast. And of course, I promise to do my best if it takes all week. The teas. In the dark brown dining room, whose heavy air had a comfortable smell of fruit and varnish, I got a plate full of some local Belgian dish or other and stretched out long in my lazy chair. Content and still, I ate and listened to the clock. Just then the kitchen door flew open wide, and the servant girl came in. I don't know why, the top of her dress undone, her hair pulled back, and while she put a finger to her cheek, all rosy white and velvet, like a peach, and made a face just like a 5-year-old. To make things easier, she shifted the dishes, and then she said, and I knew she wanted kisses. Real low. Feel that? My cheek has got so cold. Romance. We got time to read one more here. Nobody romance. First bit. Nobody's serious when they're 17. On a nice night, the hell with beer and lemonade, and the cafe and the noisy atmosphere. You walk beneath the linden trees on the promenade. The lindens smell lovely on a night in June. The air is so sweet that your eyelids close. The breeze is full of sounds. Then they come from the town. And the scent of beer and the vine and the rose. 2, you look up and see a little scrape of sky, dark blue and far off in the night, stuck with a lopsided star that drifts by with little shivers, very small and white. A night in June, 17, getting drunk is fun. Sap like champagne knocks your head awry. Your mind drifts, a kiss rises to your lips and flutters like a little butterfly. 3, your heart carousels madly through novels, anywhere, when through the pale pool beneath a street light, a girl goes by with the most charming air, in the grim shadow of her father's dark coat. And since she finds you marvelously naive, while her little heels keep tapping along. She turns with a quick, bright look, and on your lips, despairing, dies your song. For you're in love, rented out till fall. You're in love, poetic fires ignite you. Your friends laugh, they won't talk to you at all. Then one night, the goddess denies to write you. That night, you go back to the cafe, to the noisy atmosphere. You sit and order beer or lemonade. Nobody's serious when they're 17, and there are linden trees on the promenade. Feelings. On a blue summer night, I will go through the fields, through the overgrown path, in the soak-scented air. I will feel the new grass cool and sharp on my feet. I will let the wind blow softly through my hair. I will not say a word. I will not think a thing, but an infinite love will set my heart awhirl, and I will wander far like a wild vagabond throughout nature, happy as if I had a girl. Well, kids, it's been fun. It's been real. But I gotta get some sleep, that's for sure. This is week 13. Last week I missed. I was sick, so I apologize. But we will resume and continue to do our utmost to be consistent. What? Well, thank you, Pilgrim Brown. That's nice of you. So, gosh, I gotta read a poem. You just came in. Drop that. Oh, I was gonna say was check out my shorts, YouTube shorts. Got some good ones in there that I think you'll enjoy. Leave a comment, leave a like. Flowers. On a slope of gold, in ropes of silk gray gauze, green velvet and crystal discs, blackening like bronze in the sun, I watch jittertills unfold against a screen of silver filigree, of eyes, of hair, glittering on a gate, a shower of gold, mahogany pillars supporting an emerald dome, bunched streamers of white satin and rubies subtly stemmed surround the water rose like a blue-eyed god in a silhouette of snow. To marble terraces, the sea and sky invite a throng of roses, young and strong. Booyah! Mystique. On the side of the slope, angels revolving, their dresses of wool in fields of emerald and steel. Flames shoot out of meadows to the top of the hill. To the left, the face of the ascent is pitied by all homicides and every battle, and the sounds of disaster string out on a curve. Behind the ascent on the right, the orient line of progression. And while this band in the distance is made of the whirling, leaping sounds of conch shells and human nights, the flowery softness of the stars and all the sky flows over the side of the slope like a basket poured out in our face, and turns the abyss beneath us a flowering blue. One more. Does she dance? Does she dance? In the first blue hours, will she wither like the dying flowers? Before this sweep of splendor, perfumed by the flowering breath of the bustling town. It's all too beautiful, but necessary for the fisher maid and the pirate song, and for those mass who linger on to feast at night upon the pure sea. Goodness. That was it.